Hey everybody, big welcome back to Project Who You Callin' Midget, which is a restoration, or maybe not a restoration, but anyway, repairing my 1975 MG Midget. And if you don't know where we're at in this car, I advise you to go back and probably start from the beginning and see the progress we've made. But if not, just enjoy what we got going on. So I just finished producing another video, which was installing this here horn. It's not installed, sorry, I was just doing a test of it. So if you never get to see that, here you go. So put a truck horn in there, which is kind of funny, right, on such a small car. And then last week I was able to go out and get some parts. I just haven't had time to put them in yet. So here we go. 3 new wiper blades. I only actually needed the one because it didn't have the actual blade portion on there. But I just figured whatever, put all 3 on and just have all nice new matching. These are the check straps for the rear, which we're going to look at in a minute. And then the bushings, which the guy said I needed 8, but I only thought I needed 4. I just grabbed the 8 anyway. It's not like they were expensive, but let's go have a look under the car and see if we really did need 8. As I said, I needed 2 for the back, or sorry, 4 for the back, right up in there. And then, but I'm guessing maybe in there. Not really sure. I'll have to get in there and check. And then speaking of check, here's the check strap. So we're going to go ahead and get to replacing those today. And then probably address the bushings at the same time. Try to get all that out of the way. And let's get this car ready for the road. Alrighty. I am in position under here. And before we take this off, I want to just make sure that it looks like we got the right part. Hopefully you guys can see well enough. I think it does. Looks good enough to me. And let's just give it a go and hope for the best, because this is probably not going to be easy. I say that, but sometimes things are, right? So maybe it will be. Yeah, like I wonder, maybe I'm better off coming on at a different angle. I may have to use a breaker bar in here. But we'll see. I gotta be careful, right? The car's on jack stands. I'm going the right way, right? Yep. Yep, we sure are. These are probably original. It's ever so slightly moving. I don't know if it's actually moving or if I'm stripping the bolt, but I think it's moving. Let's see here. I don't know if I have any WD. I don't think so. That would have been best, but oh, I guess there is a backside to that. Let me make sure it's not actually, or bolt. Oh, okay, it's not spinning off on the other end. Oh, that's not a good sound. I'm just gonna have a look in here. Yeah, you can definitely see movement. It's come off of there. I'm worried about if this were to snap, although Looks like you'd be able to just punch the pin through and throw in a long enough nut and bolt. So, nothing better than a car rocking on a jack stand to make you feel good about your day. I gotta invest in air tools. That's what I gotta do. Maybe I will later on. Might be nice. Yeah, she's coming off little by little. I'm not going to bother filming both sides with you guys. Just if we can get one done, that's good enough. And I showed in my last video about it. Why we're doing this is because the one side's really frayed. And then this one's just got a couple of strings showing. But if you're going to replace one, I figure might as well replace both. They're only several dollars each. I gotta be careful, this nut is warming up from friction. Don't want to snap it. Although it's such small turns at a time, I think we should be okay. Just monitor that heat on there. It's a tricky spot because I can't really get much leverage on it. I've only got about 12 or 13 inches probably clearance off the ground, maybe a little more, but because the exhaust pipe's blocking me. Yeah, not the easiest spot to work, and the next one's probably even going to be worse, but and there maybe he's going to try without the extension from this side, see if that makes life any easier for me. It may not. Well, yeah, I guess it does, because now I can pull down. Come on, you silly girl. Should have got lube. Let's see if I can dig some up. I've got like brake cleaner here, but I'm reluctant to spray it because of where my phone is. I don't want to get brake cleaner all over my new phone. So today, don't have that much to do, you know, like responsible adult stuff. So hoping to get a good few hours in on the car. All right. And go ahead and lose that, which is good. Now for the top one, it's in a bitch of a spot, so I'm going to try it with the breaker bar. First, it's only a small breaker bar. Just to try to crack it, because it's going to be a bitch getting in there. Do they use a different size in here, or am I just not getting on it? Nah, I think I'm just not getting on it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get on it with this. move over so I can see what's going on here. And see if I can get you guys a better view. Not that you really care, I'm sure, about a nut removal or whatever. Sorry, I can't even see if you guys see or not. If not, just fast forward this section of the video, I guess. I couldn't see anyway, so yeah. There we go, she's on there. Oh wow. Here I was worried about this one. This one just super easy. Gotta take that off. Let's get the ratchet on there. And here I was all ready for a fight, you know what I mean? I was ready to throw down with this midget. Midget fighting. I wonder throughout history how many full-size adults have gotten into a fight with a midget. Yeah, I think I can take this off now. And also, anyone that's actually sitting here watching this right now, you tell me what your thoughts are. Like on these videos, I'm kind of doing a bunch of shit at once. Do you think I'd be better served to, you know, break the videos apart into actually what they are? Like say this could have been its own video for changing the check strap, but I don't know. All right, that off. Now the actual strap is seized on. You asshole. One thing about working on cars is it's fun to get to swear at them and call them every name in the book. Makes you feel a lot better, in my case anyway. Call your car a whore while you're working. There, that is off of there. Let's go check it out. So, that is the old original. And let's see, that's the new one. So, let me get that put on. I'm not going to bother filming. It's easier to probably work without the camera going, but you guys get the idea, just the reverse of what I already did. So I'll be back in a minute for the next thing. Okay guys, I'm going to cut in here. Basically I got the first side on, and then I realized after it was already in place that the new straps come like this, whereas the old ones had in one end only had this, and the other one seems to be like built into the car, or maybe just both sides just didn't come out. Anyway, what I wanted to tell you was that when changing these, you have to cut this piece out of here, which wherever I got it out, I just used a razor and cut to get this little tube out, and then you got to jam the tube into one end, which is going to go on the upper one. So maybe you might just have to put some lube on it or something. Get it in there. Nah, it's okay. Don't need to. It's fine. Because as I was tightening the other one, it was basically when I was tightening the nut to put it on, this was squeezing in. So I just wanted to point that out to anyone watching this and changing the check straps. Take that part out. Let's continue on with the project. Okay, wow guys, my apologies. About a month has actually passed by since last time I made a video, and so all that footage was just sitting on my phone. Here we are, December 6th, I believe, and I wanted to show you the couple little things I did in a month. I've been busy, and then I got my drone, I had my flying game, my flight simulator, so didn't put much work into the car, not quite where I wanted to be. I was hoping to get the car certified by now, so that I could remove the bumpers and work on, you know, filling in, behind there where I need to do all that. So now I'm kind of at a point where I'm wondering if I should still, you know, continue that. Go take it for safety and then do that. Or what should I just, you know what, do the body work, finish it up, get the car ready for the road and drive it for one summer with the rubber bumpers and worry about doing that portion of the job later on. I kind of made a bit of room in my garage, so I've still got, you know, I can move my freezer to the basement and move my toolbox over so I can get more room to work. That's always possible. But anyway, I'll show you the couple things I did do. Went ahead and got this, put that on. That's for like the heat. I think it's so that it draws in fresh air instead of like engine air for your heating system. And this was so ugly. Obviously it looked just like this. So I took this part off. I sanded it all down, primed it, and then I went over it with the matte finish rust paint. And I don't know, I don't recall in the videos where I left off, but still been working on the rocker. It's not quite ready yet for paint or anything like that. Did some work on the rear quarter. Couple little things I still got to fix. Something got into my primer there. And just up on the top, I got a couple little spots. Anyway, nothing serious, getting there. And this is still a work in progress, though. Clearly you can see I didn't go very thick on the primer, but so it's a little blotchy. But anyway, and then of course I got to move on to the door little by little. And then under here, sorry, bear with me as I try to bend down here. I thoroughly cleaned the rear end and degreasered it and painted that and the suspension. The suspension's actually going to get replaced because the car sits on an angle. I don't think you guys can realize it, but the passenger side is sitting up, and I believe and hoping it's just the suspension. Hoping the car is not like somehow twisted or something, but so got that done. Trying to think what else got done during that time. I don't have them installed yet, but I picked up a couple of these. It says Cool Blue, but I did plug one in, and I don't know, it's not really, so it's just regular white lights. Not that I'm too worried, though. I don't really care. This side still needs all its body work. I figured only start the one side at a time would be good. And the trunk lids almost ready for paint, not quite, maybe a couple little tiny things, and then I'm gonna go over it with some like fine sandpaper. Although all this brown parts, I'm still gonna go over this because there's little dings and whatnots. So little by little, basically I come out for, I don't know, I'm kind of lazy, so I'll do like 15 minutes or half an hour or 40 minutes, you know what I mean, just little by little. And my garage is cold, so I finally turned a heater on, which helps a little bit warm it up. So anyway, sorry for the delay for anyone that was following along and then they're like, oh, what happened? Did you get rid of the car or something like that? Have no fear, car's going nowhere. I just, you know, my channel's called My Little Hobby. Well, it should have been called My Little Hobbies, plural, because I stay pretty busy with all my different hobbies, and also like laziness is a hobby as well. So yeah, anyway, let's do a cold start. I don't know, it's been sitting, I haven't started in a little bit, so let's hope it will. I realized that there's a part missing. So here's your choke. I'll show you guys this quickly, sorry for the shaky. What I realized just before we go to start it is that's the choke cable, which comes in right here, and then it goes right here, but it's not, there's nothing connecting it. So like if I pull on the whole cable itself, this lifts up, but there's nothing clamping this. So I'm guessing right here somewhere should have been some kind of a clamp or something, because when you pull the choke, nothing really happens. So if you lift it up like this, then it's choked. But let's go ahead and do a cold start. Wow. Fired right up. Good stuff. Obviously, I still got to finish the inside panel there. And, yeah. The work will continue. Have no fear. Just little by little, I'm getting there. It's getting smoky in here, so if I don't die, I will get this uploaded. And, stay tuned. And if you haven't seen any of the other videos, there's a whole playlist from the day I got the car, so go ahead, check them out when you're bored, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. It's not going to be a concourse quality build. I've already explained that numerous times. Just going to be a fun little bombing around the block car, go get some ice cream or whatever. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and I will let you know whenever I get some more work done. See you next time.